Over on Netflix, arriving on Thursday the 12th of September, we've got a new documentary series called Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter. And here's a clip.
She'd been missing 21 years when they finally found me. I was only 17 years old when I put my daughter up for adoption. Throughout my life, she was always in my mind. When I found out she'd went missing, I thought, I gotta find this kid alive. I don't care if I have to walk over God's green earth to do it.
This is a two-parter. It's actually produced by the actor Charlize Theron. And at the heart of it is a woman called Kathy Turkanian. So she's telling her story, basically. And when she was a teenager, she got pregnant and she gave up her baby for adoption, her baby girl. And it's something that clearly she's very much regretted ever since. Anyway, fast forward many, many decades to 2010, and she gets a letter from the police saying, well, first of all, they tell her that her daughter, who she's had no contact with, she's not heard from at all, went missing 20 years earlier. And secondly, that they've now found a body and they need to find out whether it is her daughter and can she send a DNA sample. So that's kind of the jumping off point. And she sends in the sample, but it isn't her daughter. But this kind of sets her off on a quest to find out, well, what did happen to my daughter? You know, because she ran away from her adoptive family when she was 14. What became of her? Is she still alive? So yes, she hits the internet. She sets up a Facebook page. She goes to meet her daughter's friends from high school. And I don't want to say too much about how it pans out, but there are some big twists and turns, and it's very moving, I must say. And she tells the story very well. I'm an absolute sucker for these kind of true crime type documentaries, and this is a very good one. And also, you can get through it quite quickly. It's only 2 episodes, but it is an amazing story. It really is. Very well done. What did you think, Hannah?
Oh my goodness me, this is so incredibly moving, isn't it? And I just think, I say any parents, I think it probably perhaps affects parents more, maybe seeing something like this. I don't know. It's hard to ever, I think of this with real life stories that we tackle. It's hard to imagine a world in which you give up your child. But of course, there's many reasons and real reasons and courageous reasons that mothers and fathers have to make that decision sometimes. And I think that's what comes across in this, doesn't it? Really, because you know. There she was giving up a daughter for adoption, and then finding out that this daughter has then gone missing all those years on, and then I don't know. I think that mother-daughter, mother-child bond is just so clear in this, and it's just incredibly well executed. I think really different, really heart-rendering, for a number of different reasons, and yet it's sort of multi-layered. It's not just that kind of emotional twist. There's, like you say, you don't want to give too much away, but there's lots to this, I think. I mean, this probably could be made into a drama one day, and would be incredibly hard for someone to play that part, but maybe she could. It's just very, very interesting and moving.